Hello, I'm Kasia with BBC World News. Our top story: the former president of Brazil, Lula da Silva, is questioned by police. It's part of a huge fraud inquiry at the state oil firm Petrobras into accusations of corruption and money laundering. As the number of asylum seekers in the EU doubles in the last year, the UN says that the situation with thousands of stranded migrants in Greece is deteriorating rapidly. The surgeons who repaired this man's severed spinal cord so that he could use his legs again search for new patients to test whether their technique can reverse paralysis. And after heavy criticism that it was avoiding tax, Facebook faces up to the UK's tax demands and says it will change its arrangements in the UK, but will it end up paying much more? Well, we start the programme with some extraordinary breaking news on the O.J. Simpson trial, because after 20 years after that trial, after O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of the murders of his ex-wife Nicole and her friend Ron Goldman, police are now investigating new evidence in the case. You'll remember that millions watched the televised trial back in 1995. The prosecution was never able to produce a murder weapon despite a huge search. Well, now it seems that a knife may have been found. Police are testing a knife that was recovered on the property, which was once owned by the former American football star. And we'll keep you updated. Right now, we are expecting a live press conference from the Los Angeles Police Department into this new development. We're expecting that statement, some kind of press conference imminently. But just to remind you, we are now hearing that police in Los Angeles are testing a knife which was recovered on the property that was once owned by the former American football star O.J. Simpson. And it's apparently a retractable blade which may have been the weapon that O.J. Simpson is alleged to have used to kill his former wife and her friend. An extraordinary development, because a building worker at the Simpson home is said to have handed the knife to a police officer who then allegedly kept it. And now we are finding out about this retractable knife, this retractable blade that could potentially be crucial to that murder investigation 20 years ago. So this is the scene live from Los Angeles. We are expecting some kind of statement to come, but the moment that that does start, we will return to it. So do stay with us here on BBC World News. But now let's bring you up to date with another large development in a story that we've been covering, because the former president of Brazil, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, has been briefly detained by police for questioning as part of a huge fraud inquiry. He has now finished with that questioning. He was taken to Sao Paulo airport, where there was a huge melee outside the federal police headquarters. Pro-Lula supporters chanted "Lula warrior," while Lula opponents sang the national anthem. Now, Lula supporters also chanted "There will not be a coup." The questioning is over. The former president has left. Let's get the very latest from Rio de Janeiro. Daniel Gallas joins us now. Daniel, just talk us through what the questioning was about. What do police want to know from Lula da Silva?